Hey folks, this is Lord Shmup here. Welcome to this review of Clan N. I'm a big fan of Thy Sword and thus an Amiga fan. Clan N feels like a spiritual successor in the way it looks and feels, and I love it. Those new to both games can enjoy a simplified yet elegant sprite art style with painting like landscapes. Choose one of 4 characters and begin our journey across 7 levels filled with emerging ninjas, mid-bosses, and large end-level boss battles that take the cake. Firstly, I must mention that stunning art style that draws folks into play. Our characters, as well as similar sized enemies, have a build that seems simple but designed well enough to articulate their body style, clothing, and weapons very well. Every animal and small object from bunnies to turkey legs can be identified easily. The slightly moving trees and bushes set the scene, while each area progressed will lead to wonderful landscapes that resemble a painting more than a video game. Some scenes will have a cinematic opening with the top and bottom of the screen blacked out to focus on what's being shown, to then open and let the action continue. Music remains the same in each level, but meshes the art style in a lovely manner. I got used to the tunes and it melts into the background while I hack and slash my way to the end. Controls feel responsive and the characters handle well. Parry oncoming attacks and work on timing as you're surrounded by 5 or more enemies at a time. It's not simply a hack and slash game, as timing does matter and you can be taken down swiftly when overrun in battle. Quick and heavy attacks can be used in sequence to form a combo and launch baddies into the air. Jump and attack to rain damage on enemies in a way that reminds me of TMNT on NES. Love that move. I stuck with the ninja Akira as my character and stuck with him the entire way. His special drops a lightning bolt from the sky and destroys surrounding enemies. I returned to my campaign with the old man Taru and did not enjoy his moveset, then returned to Akira. But I'm thinking if you stick with any character from the beginning, you can level them up and it will be fine. Each time your character is leveled up, keep an eye out for the shop to upgrade speed, strength, endurance, special, and charge. I opted to increase my attack fully before moving on elsewhere. There you can also find potions, ninja stars, and extra lives I never spent any points on. Turkey legs and full-blown turkey meals will be dropped by fallen enemies and can be collected for immediate use, not to be saved for later. That would have been a great option, but I can see why it wasn't allowed. Infinite continues is a literal lifesaver, as I don't think I could manage the entire game without them. This changed after a patch, so as opposed to keeping the game going, it returns you to the main menu now, so that's a change that I noticed. Minigames are used to break up the slightly overdrawn levels, but I don't find them necessary, the first of which calls for the player to avoid boulders on a 6x6 marked area. Every so seconds, boulders will be launched at your character, and the task is to avoid them. Time taken between boulder rounds will lessen until completion. This is the first minigame that must be completed in-game, then to be unlocked on the main menu. As I said, I don't think it adds to the fun I've been having and does not feel natural. Each of the 7 levels can feel like they overstay their welcome a bit additionally. Towards level 5, I would call out, okay, it's about time to fight the boss, only to be greeted by that boss 4 screens later. Enemies differ in their look and attack style, keeping to the constant flow of fighting. Orange-suited ninjas specialize in distance attacks and can be very intrusive for fights that have more than 4 enemies. Mickey ninjas, as I like to call them, spin at you in a fury and will surely end your run when 2 or more attack at once. Horse-riding baddies call for the player to kill the horse before getting to the rider, all while being attacked before the animal has fallen. This variety spread across the game matches boss fights as well, making a meaty portion of the game I look forward to each level. All bosses tower over our character and feels different from the last. A large spider that has an army of babies, a fire-breathing dragon that flies across the screen shooting flames. Each is unique and has a different fighting experience. Lastly, I must mention the major issues I had with the game that ended my runs while playing. I streamed Clan N and was ecstatic to show the game off. The next day I opened the game and it crashed 4 times. I reset my Switch, checked for an update on the console, and even tested a different game. It did not fix the issue. Creamative then issued a patch, which to my knowledge adjusted the game over situation. That would result in bringing the player to the main screen as I said before, as opposed to restarting from that point, which I preferred. This may bring the option to change the characters, but I'm unsure if that would result in using a character that does not have the upgrades already chosen. Now thinking the patch resolved the issue, I streamed the game again, but only to be met with the same crashing issue. This makes the game unplayable and as a result can only yield the lowest score possible. I'm sad to give the game that score because I loved it before these game-killing issues. Final words, a number of times in my play I said this game is great, and this review should reflect that. It's saddening that Clan N has the lowest score possible because this great team of 3 created a game that otherwise I would have given about an 8.5. Unless another patch is issued, the game will remain at this score of a 0. I hope they can fix the killing crash issue, and then we can update our review. Update, after I wrote my review, I tried playing again, and it kept crashing even after whatever last patch, so unfortunately I can't recommend this game right now, but keep an eye out for updates from Creamative, the developer, on Twitter, and maybe they'll give us a patch soon. Thank you for watching. Hope you take the time to like and subscribe and enjoy the video, and I will see you next time.